Ford Field in downtown Detroit. The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from Ford Field. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And now the first carry for Devin Singletary. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Jones on the bootleg. That'll be caught by the running back, Singletary.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Shotgun now for Jones. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will have a Giants first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's Thompson. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Jones. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On second down, it's Singletary. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Now a 3rd and 2. Throwing, Jones. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter. But that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. If you got to start looking elsewhere, you don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through it.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he gets this up close to the 40. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle. Second down and 8. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Working free downfield, it is Williams. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Lions 1st down.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
To the right side, that's St. Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
On 2nd down, Goff. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third down, 3 to go. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Working from the gun, it's Jones. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. He'll work forward for a couple. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there. On play action, it's Jones. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
3rd and 5. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play for the Giants. 31 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. They'll run here with Singletary. And he will score. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, New York. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Goff. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 16-yard line.
Throwing here is Goff. That one knocked away and incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Montgomery. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. to throw is Jones. Pass complete to Neighbors. So they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On the ground, it's Singletary, and he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So, as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Jones looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Here's Jamie Gillen on now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And this will be a Lions first down. He gets it up past the 30 to the 32.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And he will go all the way. Sam Laporta, touchdown Lions. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Jones now on 1st down. Checking it down, this one is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Gun, it's Jones. Open man is Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Motion man is Hyatt. Singletary now on 1st and 10. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Jones. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are able to edge a bit closer. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Goff. That's over the middle. Taken in by Laporta. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he'll be taken down. The Lions called their first timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. Goff to throw. That's hauled in at the 2.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. Throwing, Goff. And he's in. Here's Bates for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Jones. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. So we've reached halftime here at Ford Field, and the Lions have the lead. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Now Gibbs. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
Can show my stock, I still stack tall, you still can't trade me. Storms are mine, but you know she never made it.
2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this will be incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Here's Gibbs. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's their gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Now Goff. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
At their own 18-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On play action, it's Jones. That'll be caught by the running back, Singletary. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Jones. This one intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And the Lions are going to get it back here just past the 35.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now a give to Gibbs, running right. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Tyler Nubin is there for the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Detroit.